Cancer. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Whoa, I'm really happy you are here. Welcome if you're a regular viewer. Either way, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a good day. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Christine. You can call me Chris. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Cancer Tarot reading. Cancer Love Tarot reading, Cancer Love Reading, and as is pretty much always, almost always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Cancer Love Messages. Channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energies coming in Cancer. It's the Sun and the Two of Swords. Look, decision. Looking right over. What's interesting, look, in the Two of Swords here, they're blindfolded. Yet they're looking over here at the Sun. Bright as ever. Luminary. There's something here to see. There's a decision to be made. It's Leo energy, by the way. Source. Getting out of the moon energy, some kind of clarity and truth. See what else is coming through. This is a reading where we go into their feelings for you, thoughts, feelings, intentions, your feelings for them, what you might need to know and or don't see coming. Is anyone making a move? Let's continue checking out the energies, Cancer. Whoa, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. New beginnings. There's a rose here in this Ace of Swords. And the crow is wrapped around this sword. It's almost like a rocket, and it's like going up into the divine energy. Look, there is a victory wreath. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. Clarity. Communication. It's rising above clouds. Indecision. Rising above the clouds. And the Ace of Cups, you're in this energy, as well as Scorpio and Pisces. It's around this relationship. It's around the love. It's around the emotions. You can see there's a crow. Look, it's right here by the Sun. Diving into the cup, waiting for somebody to make a decision. Obviously, there can be energy around here of marriage. Might not be the case. Let's see what else is coming through, but that cup is overflowing. Somebody else, this other crow here is looking down at their reflection. There you go, there's that moon energy. Truth and clarity. And there's a really, really big sun there. Or is that the moon up there? And that's the Sun. Either way, there it is. Let's see what is coming in. Cancer, all your Cancer zodiac sign readings are linked in the video description below under playlists. Also, on the playlist tab, you'll find all 12 zodiac signs, all signs tarot, love tarot, collective love readings, twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey. Let's continue on. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Cancer. Please show us the cards. Aho. There you are, Queen of Cups, King of Wands, the Hierophant in reverse, the Devil. There's, Two of Wands. Nine of Swords in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Cups in the upright. 10 of Cups in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. 5 of Wands in the upright. The Chariot. Somebody here clearly has regret. You've been waiting on someone. You've literally been waiting on someone to make a choice, make a move. You could say a literal move like travel energy. traveling toward you, a move in the way of the relationship. The Ten of Cups is in reverse. Mars and Pisces energy. A really strong validation for me that something is going on here. And look, it's directly connected here to the Devil energy and the King of Cups in reverse. I want to validate something right off the bat, and it's going to be a really specific message. If there is any kind of vice here, you know, it's pretty clear. Here with our Pisces energy, the King of Cups. Also, connected to the Three of Wands in reverse, the Sun. There's that Sun again in Aries. Because that's delays around what you're waiting for here in the Two of Wands in the upright. You're both connected, look. Emotionally, our crows are in the water, but they're back to back. They're not looking at each other. They're not speaking. There's the wand connection, of course. It's the two. It's about the two of you. It's the decision. It's the choice you're waiting for them to make. It's a pretty big one. Look at the earth there. That is the world energy, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energies. That is a completion energy. Completing, like overcoming obstacles, reaching goals, learning lessons, paying off karmic debts, and you move forward into the Fool. A new start, a fresh start, another chance. We're still here in this energy. It's clear. You're waiting on someone, and look, there are the obstacles in the minor arcana energy, kind of the day-to-day stuff. Saturn and Leo. Connected here with our King of Wands, which look, there is a lion here, obviously, because this is around courage. Two of the four kings under our Emperor are here, the King of Cups in reverse and the King of Wands. So obviously around some feelings here. The courage too. Here's a rose. It's the same rose we saw in the Ace of Swords. It's sort of like the feelings, the clarity around the feelings that they have. That's for sure what's coming in. You've been waiting on this person to make a choice. And that came right through with our Two of Swords. But it's also, you could say, decision time for you. The Chariot is here, Cancer. This is your energy, as is the Queen of Cups. And look, it's connecting right here to this Two of Wands. This is a very healing energy, and it's connected with, again, these obstacles that are here in the Five of Wands. And that's connecting to courage. And Three of Cups, King of Wands, Lovers in reverse, the Devil card. There's something here they need to say to you and be held accountable for. They're having some trouble communicating, and it is around fear, but it's also around some ego. Shadow, ego, and fear is really strong. It is somebody who has regret for choices that they did make. Some bad choices that led to where things are now. It's literally keeping them awake at night. Nine of Swords. It's connected to the Hierophant in reverse. Taurus energy, divine, masculine energy. It's a card of commitments, contracts, relationships, partnerships. It's a long-term energy, slow-moving. What I do like about this reversal energy is it's somebody who's trying to, make some kind of big changes because something hasn't been lining up for the two of you, whether it's cultural, religious differences, if it's around a vice, something in this energy around the Devil. I want to say it could even be around third parties. It's not always about romantic. It could be, but it could be other people's expectations, but it's like breaking free from that. Had you built a life together? Were you building it? Whoa, interesting. Was it on the table? The Ten of Cups in reverse. It's a validation for me that something has changed or ended or is paused here. I mean, that's just really clear. Look, the Lovers in reverse as well. The regret is here, and what's going on with this Chariot? Here's the thing. I want to validate this. Look, hop, skip, and a jump. The Chariot connecting with the King of Cups in reverse, the Three of Cups. Again, this King of Cups in reverse is really strongly connected for me to the Devil energy. Whatever's been going on and why there are delays. Why you're still waiting, why you've been waiting on this person. Again, it could be around vices. But I want to validate if you can see this person, Cancer, at an actual event, like a wedding or a birthday party, graduation, whatever. The actual travel energy is here in our Chariot, the Moon in Cancer. Not everybody can see everybody, so there's a possibility here. I need to bring in more. There's a possibility here of text message, social media messages, email, that sort of thing. How do you normally communicate? But what I want to tell you is that a lot of this is how they feel energy. The Chariot around removing, you could say, emotional blockages. And it came through really clearly with our Ace of Swords, pun intended, and our Ace of Cups, that the feelings are here. And that, yeah, I think for a lot of you, there's a very strong energy about waiting for somebody to be clear about their feelings and what they want, which is here. And that's also what's coming in here with the Chariot, the Three of Cups. Because you can see in the King of Cups that that's something that either by the way they've been behaving or what they're doing or holding back that you're not clear about. And this is somebody with regret for sure. Our Lover's card. Here in the upright, I just want to show you the headbutting that's going on between the heart here, Gemini and Venus energy. It's Archangel Raphael, connected to the heart chakra. Archangel Raphael is connected to the heart chakra I love, but also the throat chakra I speak. So yeah, a lot of this for me feels like it's around the feelings and this person's emotional, you could say, blockages. It could be around immaturity. Could be around ego. The Death card in reverse. Scorpio energy. Major Arcana. There is an energy, and look, it's here with the Ten of Cups in reverse. The Devil in the upright. The King of Cups in reverse. So that's the other thing I want to validate in waiting for somebody to make a choice, a move. And the stagnation here, life-changing kind of decisions in that earth. Here in the Two of Wands, which can be around a relocation. Another life somebody is in. Things that would need to change. The Nine of Wands, the Moon in Sagittarius energy. It's like a boundary kind of energy. Queen of Cups, look, that's your energy, of course, has her back. They're back to kind of like what's going on here. Again, the two crows here back to back, not talking. This is someone I feel like you are not talking to. And if you want to know how they feel, they have regret. If there is a vice here, it contributed to what happened and they are regretting that. But a lot of this is things they regret that they said and things they regret that they didn't say. The Knight of Pentacles is here in reverse. They're being stubborn. Shadow, ego, pride, literally. The King of Wands in reverse connecting with that Knight of Pentacles. Or excuse me, the King of Wands in the upright. Connecting with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo and Mercury energy. it's right here with the Lovers in reverse. So yeah, it's regret for choices that were made, how things got here. The Four of Swords in reverse is also validation for me that you're not talking. I feel like you're really not talking to this person, whether it's just completely or there's a pause, or you're in a no contact, no communication, and or in separation. Look, there are 3 of the swords here also in reverse. That's apologetic energy. That's also an energy of, well, it's connecting with the healing energy after whatever's been going on here. And there's 2 things going on. There's a lot to unpack. On one hand, there is a waiting for an apology. There is an apology that this person knows they need to make. That's been really abundantly clear for me. It's you sick of waiting. There's also a restless energy around this person. If you can see each other, I do feel like there's a conversation that's going on here. They're also getting restless. And again, there is an apology in there. 8 of Pentacles, like working on it kind of energy. Our crow here is pecking away at the 8th pentacle, but they're looking here, look, the side eye at the 7th pentacle. And that's you waiting. The obstacles that are here obviously could be things around literal location, like living a distance away. Again, other people and their expectations. The third party energy is here. It's going to be very specific to you. But what is really strong here are a lot of the obstacles that are here as somebody who's being really stubborn. You know, it's like themselves. Because there's a lot of humility for me in the Knight of Pentacles. And this reversal energy is the lack of that. And by the way, poppies are my connection to my spirit guides. And that's making peace and apologetic energy. So that's also something that they haven't done. So I do want to validate this energy with the Chariot and the Death card in reverse, specifically with the 3 of Cups. It's your energy, Cancer, by the way. Mercury in Cancer, that it's like the death of the ego. It's this person getting out of their ego. If you just happen to see them or they're showing up for something, and again in that Ace of Swords as well, sending in a message, however you normally communicate or picking up the phone, whatever, and making an apology that you maybe never thought would come. The 9 of Cups is here in reverse. And I tell you what, connecting to all of this energy here, it's just, yeah, there's a total stubborn energy about this. And all the cup energy could be for a lot of you connecting to a specific vice. That's a really also very specific message, but I want to bring it through. I want to bring in another deck, actually. The 3 of Pentacles is here. Mars and Capricorn energy. And that is an energy of coming together. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, the Chariot. It looks difficult, like it has that feeling for me that if you are going to see each other, that nobody's really wanting to wave the flag and cry uncle. You know what I mean? Like give in. There are some power struggles here. Whatever happened, I'm not privy to all the details. This person does have regret, and there's an accountability that it has. That whatever they're having regret about here, it's why things are the way they are between the 2 of you right now. The bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. Well, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. That lion is just all over the table today. This is a turning point. I want to tell you something about this Wheel of Fortune. It is connected to the throat chakra I speak. It's like something that you've been wanting to hear. It is a new cycle. So this is definitely somebody who has regret cancer. Oh yeah, look. This feels a lot like an apology that you just really never thought would come. Because there is a kind of a hardness, hardness is the word that I want to use, but stubbornness really more than anything that's been around this person. The Six of Pentacles, the Moon in Taurus. Look at the Six of Pentacles today. On one hand, one heart is full and red and big, and then the other heart on the scale is like small and calcified. And this puppy looks kind of sad. And the Six of Pentacles is a reciprocal energy, you know, and there's a weight here around you. And just even the way our crow was looking over here at the Seven of Pentacles, which is that weight, and look, there's Six of Pentacles above them. This is around the apology. What went on here? Because this person does have regret. It's an apology. Literally, I feel like that you just maybe gave up getting that you never thought would come. So if you're going to see them, expect it. If there's not a possibility to see them, there is some kind of a message or phone call coming in. The World card is in reverse. Oh, that's just not surprising at all. That it came in, look, because this is the energy I feel like we're in. We're not moved into the Fool here. Not yet. We're here in the World. There it is. In one of the first energies that came out, the Two of Wands. The World card, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy, this reversal energy, it's not finished. And here's the thing. Have you been waiting for somebody to move? Have you been waiting for more commitment? For this apology I think I need to look at what's under there, to repair things. Because it's life-changing decisions and it's in reverse, so there's delays around it. It's clear you're not talking. What that is very specific for you, but it's a strong validation. And yeah, look, it's on the other end of the Lovers in reverse. The Page of Cups. This is also not surprising. It's like a student energy. It could be chronological age. It doesn't mean that it is. But the emotional immaturity energy is coming through. There's a stubborn energy that's here. It's just what it is. And look at our page today in our second deck we're looking at. Here at the Tarot Closet, by the way, where you should be. Nowhere else. This is where I read. We talk. You see me, my hands. Where I release my readings only on my official channel. And look at the dog here looking over at the cup with the fish, with the feelings, and it's even being held by an octopus. The octopus tentacle, and they live at the bottom of the ocean. There's a lot of deep feelings here. And a lot of what was coming in is that they are here, and that whatever's been going on, I feel like it's left you feeling like that the feelings were maybe not real, or they weren't there or aren't here. The thing is they are. But clearly something has been going on around this person. Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, Three of Cups, the Chariot, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, literally working up the courage, King of Wands, to communicate, to apologize, to either walk up. Yeah, gosh, look at the Ten of Swords today. Really strong validation around what has happened here. Someone just didn't apologize. It's more than that. But you can see, look how the dog is hugging somebody here. The Ten of Swords are this dog. There's a tear coming out of this dog's eye. A new cycle, but clear that something obviously ended here. Could these messages or conversation change something? Of course. There is a turning point here. There is communication and the possibility for growth. That's up to the two of you. I want to say the decisions, you have free will. Your person has free will. There's the Two of Wands again. Oh my gosh. Everyone has free will. The future is not fixed. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. I mean, this is real clear. Look, the Ten of the Ten of Cups is back in reverse here with our Ten of Swords. So that definitely ended. It's clear. And it's here with the Death card in reverse again, which is a stagnation. So it's nothing, there's no resolution. And there is an apology here. And there is still some kind of weight going on around this person for you. Look, the Two of Wands is back. And it's here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I want to say ultimately it's all circling back, obviously, to the commitment and whatever's been going on, because this is somebody's struggle with that. And one of the Pentacles, you could say, was or is yours. What's the other one? It's an imbalance, that's for sure. It's a decision. Again, contracts, relationships, partnerships. Is the other one around family energy? Is it distance? Is somebody having trouble giving something up in that Death card, stopping something in the Devil energy? A vice. Okay, I want to bring in a little bit of Oracle Cancer. I'm not reading it in reverse. Bottom of the deck, distance. Okay, so really strong validation, obviously. Okay, something just wanted to come through. It's the Three of Wands now in the upright. Oh my gosh. Look, connecting to both Two of Wands here. I really want to validate if you are at a distance from each other. It's really super clear. But either way, whether there's an actual physical distance, there is a distance between you. And that's also been really clear for me. The person you're not talking to for however long. Protection. Luck. You know what this is? It's the Wheel of Fortune, which actually just got moved over everything that's been going on. A turning point. Look. And there's a fish coming into this crow's mouth. So abundance. The fish is eating it. Or excuse me, the crow's eating the fish. But that's also around the feelings. And the turning point, luck, that's literally the Wheel of Fortune. It is a new cycle. Protection. Look, it's sort of... yeah. This is Archangel Michael energy for me. And that's Temperance energy, which is connected to the heart chakra. And Archangel Michael is connected to the solar plexus chakra I do, and the throat chakra I speak. Wanting to get everybody on the path to the truth. The angel for strength and protection. Karmic justice. There is some kind of protection around this egg here, as you can see. The possibilities. And by the way, I just need to circle back here that we have the Three of Wands in reverse. Now it came back in your second deck. And again, it's right here connected to both Two of Wands. And that's the choice you've been waiting for them to make. That's the move. So it's literal around either travel, which is here, the Chariot, or that move. Communicating is a lot of what I feel, the apology and just breaking the silence, communicating, stepping up, getting out of shadow, ego, and fear, and literally making that move. Now, if we're looking at the energy of commitment, the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles is here. Obviously, this is around the conversation you're going to need to have about that. Hello. I saw it ending, but it was too late. You didn't miss anything. Tarot closet. Tarot closet problems, that's what happens with the camera. It just ends. That's what they do, but I'm just never looking. Anyway, as I was saying, with anticipation, look, our crow is sitting here waiting for the cafe to fill up. and for all the people to come, because then there's going to be a lot of opportunities there. So I want to validate that with our Three of Cups, our Three of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Three of Wands as well. Look at our dog here in this Three of Wands. There's a star shooting here. It's like that star energy, which is healing, it's renewal, it's wishful energy. The puppy here is running all the way up and has a wand in their mouth. The movement, they're surrounded by roses of both love and friendship. So it's this anticipating energy that if you can see them, they're anticipating seeing you. Either way, the communication here is just really super clear for me. Look, isolation and distance. This is going right here with our Four of Swords in reverse, because that's, first of all, that's where things have been. Secondly, that's a strong Hermit energy for me. Virgo and Mercury energy, like where this person is in thought, is just really super clear. Making some kind of plans to come toward you. Whether it's showing up for something that maybe you know about, maybe you don't, if you can see each other. A phone call, a message, look, direction and growth. So the possibilities are here. It really depends a lot on, obviously, how it goes. The apologies. The apologies is what came out. That's interesting. So more than one. It's here in the growth energy. And there are also dandelions there in that state where you're making wishes. You can see that's because the sun is coming up here for the growth to happen. It's like a spring energy, but it's that energy of renewal, you know? And it's here with direction. Look, look at the crows here, both flying, the Chariot and direction. Heading your way. Whether it's literal in terms of actual travel, it is just super clear here, Cancer. Especially, look, with the distance, if you are at a distance, I want to say. I want to bring in some channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, the tarot closet. Messages from their higher self. Bottom of the deck. There is so much left unsaid. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of what's going on here. I'm sorry I made you cry. It's here with the regret. I was triggered. It was me, not you. I want to tell you something too, a message that just came in. With the protection and the Hierophant in reverse, if there are third parties that were kind of interfering or taking precedence around their person, there's an apology for that. Like listening to other people, or, you know what I mean? I want to return, but I'm a big chicken. Well, that's the King of Wands energy. I have a confession to make. I feel so much guilt for what I did. Oh, that's already been really clear. It's right there on the regret. It's so hard not being in contact. The person you're not talking to is just really clear to me. Or just having really major complications around it. I am ashamed of the way I handled things. I'll make things right. Cancer, I'm going to bring in some little love notes. The tarot closet. Do you still love me? We were destined to meet. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Fate and destiny. It's up and it's down. That's the cycles of life. Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. I've never felt like this. My heart belongs to you. I stare into her eyes in photos. It's a very strong Page of Swords, Six of Cups energy. And that isolation, the hermit energy. Yeah, a lot of this energy of not talking, just looking at pictures or listening to phone calls, that sort of thing. The last, oh no, it's not the last, excuse me. I play songs that remind me of you, yeah. Listening to music. Nostalgic energy. The last, channeled love message from your person. From their higher self, Cancer, I took you for granted. I'm sorry for making you cry. I feel so much guilt for what I did. Beautiful Cancer, that is your reading today. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm sending you love, and I look forward to seeing you at another love reading soon.